is Richard Thorndike, all hopped up on candy corn and milk duds for BS News on this, the 31st of October 2011, and away we go. Dateline, happy Halloween. Enjoy this All Hallows evening. Dress up as your favorite ghost or goblin. Keep a sharp eye out for the kiddies trick-or-treating. And by the way, if you haven't decided who you're going to be yet, that makes you Mitt Romney. Dateline, snow job. A record-shattering October blizzard slammed the Northeast this weekend, making roads impassable and leaving millions without electricity. That's old conservative disaster synergy at work. Deny the climate change that creates weird storms like this in order to hasten their plans to let the infrastructure collapse. Armageddon it, baby. Dateline, raising Kane. This weekend saw past allegations of sexual harassment against Herman Cain surface. Will it hurt Kane's campaign? Well, Herman Cain needs a sex scandal to hurt his chances of winning the White House about as much as the Miami Dolphins need an injury to hurt their chances of winning the Super Bowl. They put the fin in finished. Dateline, no hurry, Cain. In a stunning and perhaps accidental admission, Herman Cain's campaign said that they were going to, quote, dial back the number of Cain campaign appearances to avoid gaffes. When asked if such an announcement wasn't itself a gaffe, a spokesman said, oh, yeah, well, okay, starting now. An insider said the plan was to wait until Herman Cain said something correct and then have him completely shut up until the election. Think it'll happen? Neither do I. Finally, Dateline probate. This weekend, Rick Perry, who had indicated he might not participate in any more debates, said that he has decided to continue debating, even though he's terrible at it. It's pretty obvious what happened. Rick Perry had a debate with himself, and he lost that one too. That's all there is. We're getting closer and closer to trick or treat. You bought 8 bags of fun-size Milky Way to give away. You'll be lucky to get through a half of one. May as well eat the surplus, otherwise it ends up in FEMA trailers in Louisiana. Richard Thorndike, have a great week.
Oh, God, I have so much candy in the house. It's freaky. And Lala. Randy, you know I love Halloween. Lala, who goes to great lengths, she starts Halloween preps right around August. Swear to God. She's my neighbor from Texas. She loves the All Hallows Eve. It is like a big damn deal to her. I mean, it's huge. So she builds a graveyard in the front of the house. One time she actually used my entire driveway and garage for to make it into a horror house. And there was no need to decorate it. She just opened the door. But that's because I didn't live there. But anyway, so she got rained out. I mean, and the Northeast got snow in October. I've never seen anything like this. And the Occupy Wall Street people are not leaving. That's the crazy thing. They're not. They're like looking to the soldiers who, by the way, have been through winters in Afghanistan and trained for that in Norway. And they're like, just get up and do jumping jacks and we got you covered and don't worry, you don't have to. And meanwhile, the police are showing up in the middle of the night and, all over the country this weekend. Denver, not good. It was not good in Denver. Got to say, the police are like in riot gear there. Why would you be in riot gear when the people there are in street clothes and freezing? Why would you need riot? I don't understand it. I'm not clear on why it is that these police, that the governors, or not the governors, but the mayors of these cities are ordering their police out like that. I mean, who is going to the park that you got? I can't figure it out. They had the toughest with Portland. They had an eviction done by mounted police and cops in riot gear. Portland, Oregon. Just send in the camels. Let it look like Egypt already. Do you know? I cannot believe what's going on. And why in Portland, Oregon is like one of the most liberal places. Austin, Texas. When Rick Perry wanted to secede from the union, remember that? Now he wants to be president of the entire union. But when he was just, in his little fiefdom of Texas, I mean, I know Austin would have petitioned to let, ask us if they could stay. That's how Austin, Texas is, I mean, it's the most liberal place in Texas, which I realize is not a very high bar, but kicking protesters out of Portland, Oregon, it's like in Austin, Texas, and San Francisco. This is like, a Tea Party being, run out of town in Casper, Wyoming. Why are you doing this? I don't understand it. I really don't. And it's freezing out there. It's just freezing. San Diego protesters were arrested for encroachment. Encroachment? Isn't that a 5-yard penalty? Encroachment? Offsides.